We also finished the laundry room setup. So for the longest time in the videos, you would see my water heater, my washer, and my dryer right in the background, and it bothered me. So it is just terrible for the video itself and the audio. It's part of the reason I started working and doing a lot of the voiceovers on time lapse, is because I come out here and that's running. So I just time lapse stuff for like an hour while I work on it until there's no noise. We threw up walls and a door. Everything will be closed off in here and it'll have a light, and now it's in its own thing. So I think it's better for home value in general, because now the laundry room has its own dedicated room. It's not just open in your garage. And now that we've finished on the roof, we do have to sand it, paint it, and then we can throw up our new lights, and then it's gonna be all done. So let's continue working on this thing. Drywall is almost finished now. Just finished sanding most of it down, getting it all good to go so we can paint this thing and get this thing finalized. But it's coming along pretty good, boys. I really cannot wait to get this drywall done. People are not lying when they say drywall is probably the worst part of a home remodel. I'm here patching up a million holes all over the walls while we're working on sanding down the ceiling. I went through and sanded it all down, got it super flat, and now we're taping everything off because we're gonna be painting the ceiling black. This is probably my favorite look. A lot of people are doing it right now. It's pretty popular, but when you run the bright lights, and especially on video, it just looks so good to have the ceiling black and have like nothing up there except for the lights casting down. So we poured some black paint in there and got to work on prepping the ceiling and also this back garage door. It was easier just to kind of paint this area black since there's not much of the wall there. And Ryuk has been chilling in the garage with me for the last week straight, as well as my girlfriend, till about 4 in the morning while I've crushed this out. And here is how we're looking. We got the doors black, the ceiling black. We do have one more patch job to do up here, but that's a hole that I'm making for the outlet that we're going to run the ceiling lights. So that's something to do later once we get our lights lined up. And here is a bucket full of our lights here. We have the hexagon lights that you've probably seen all over the internet. We're going to be stacking those up. The only problem was our attic door was right in the middle of it. So I actually stenciled out the attic door onto the ground, taking the exact measurements of it. And then I built the light system on the ground. So I know exactly how we had to organize the octagons and make it all fit around the attic door. And I got it dialed in and perfect. And here is how we're looking now with the lights up. It looks so sick in here and right to work on the floors. We got fusion floors over here. First day, right when I get done with the ceiling, coming in here and just grinding away and filling the major crack in here that ran across the floor just to make it all smooth and look like it's really finalized in here. And I literally just was gone for one afternoon, and I came back the next day and the floors were already done. They killed it on this in pretty much a 2-day turnaround. I wanted to go with a little bit lighter of a flake and it popped perfectly. And of course, more house problems. While they're doing that, my water line blows. That's just how it goes, boys. You upgrade one thing and another thing breaks. That's just part of the home ownership. But we're getting back to work on the garage now that they've finished up the floors, and it is time to paint it. We went with an Aria white up top and a gray in the middle.